suppose. It's not all in property.
So
housing.
I said, that's the caveat. Everything else sounds glorious and makes sense, everything like that. But
Exactly.
timing is everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we don't want to load up, grab these two properties, one in super, one outside super, and then all of a sudden the prices come off 10, 20%. You're like, shit, if we had just waited a bit, we could have bought it 10, 20% cheaper.
No, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not saying we're never going to buy, just I'd much rather buy when they're crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we did last time.
Yeah.
Mm.
The last house we bought was a divorced couple.
Sounds like they were crying. Sounds like you did pretty well.
Yeah. She drove and signed the papers, and she's like,
that's it.
She's
not, if they're not crying, we're not buying. And so that's why I said, let's just chill. Let's just stack the offset with Forest. Let's reassess in a new financial year. This time next year, let's do borrowing capacities. Let's look at where we're at with the super funds. Obviously, we've had some growth, plus you've been stacking it. And then from there, let's make some moves. But between now and then, I think just enjoy this. You guys have worked so hard to get to this position. And there's no rush. And I'd much rather we just take an extra 6, 12 months to work out what that next move is when we have a bit more visibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I do think the future's scary. And I know the Olympics is not to get us all excited in growth. Because you know how you see the cranes in Brisbane everywhere. At the moment, I was talking to a bloke that builds.
He's a commercial builder.
Yeah, he's a commercial builder, and he said normally in Toowoomba there's 2 or 3 cranes, but at the moment there's 13.
Do you know what? There's one of my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, wrote this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Kawasaki. Yeah, so I'll get the Kawasaki.
You are. In a book, he would have said that's a liability. We're talking assets. And so when I was studying with him, he always said this one thing which sort of stuck with me. He goes, whenever you see those cranes, he said they're birds of death.
Oh, yeah, too late.
Yeah, birds of death. Oversupply coming. And all of a sudden, there's it's going to be a little bit of correction possibly. So,
yeah.
I'm just guessing. I have no idea. I'm just going with what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Doing this every day for 23 years, I get to see sort of a few patterns.
Yeah, right.
And so, like, prime example, Macquarie just stopped lending this week to any companies or trusts. Oh, why would a bank stop doing that? Maybe if they have to repossess the house, it's a lot more complicated to go through that process if it's a trust or a company owner versus
just an average, just a person.
Yeah, okay.
They're fearful of the future too then.
And what you need to do, which I've learned the hard way, is just whatever the banks are doing, follow them. They're the smartest guys in the room. They know exactly what's going down. You can't make $10,000 million a year net profit each if you don't have everything tied up.
Yeah.
So that's where we sit. I just think we're just sitting pretty, like, to be debt free and have cash stacked for this potential discount warehouse on the horizon. Is an incredible position to be in.
And I can't
we can profit from others' pain.
Any big major things coming up in the next 12, 18 months. Like this year we had Maddie's first year of private school. That was a big difference, but like nothing like that's happening next year.
Well, I see Scott's that Craig gives us that update. Even when we were saving and spending all that money for the wedding, we were still paying down this house, and that was a $40,000 wedding. Maddie's $12,000 schooling, so we've still got $30,000 to go, and we're still on track.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
It's amazing.
I know we've got a trip to Tassie to see my grandparents because I think they're about to kick the bucket.
Yep.
So that's January. It's nearly paid for now already.
Can you think of life, like, can you remember before we met what your financial life was or world was like?
Oh, you don't want to know the arguments we've had.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
just stressful. It's just
We had no structure at all.
we didn't know where
We had 3 investment properties plus this house we lived in. We didn't know if we had money or no money. The rates had come in all on 3 properties at once. We'd spend everything we had. You look at the bank and you go, right, we've got enough money. Let's go for a holiday. You come back, you've spent your money, then your rates bill comes and you're like, you got nothing. And you're like, hang on, didn't we? We just had no structure. We had nothing. We were shuffling money around that fast in circles that we were
getting nowhere.
we're getting nowhere, and we had 4 properties getting nowhere at 30 years. You know what I mean? Like it was. And so I'd want to put new set of tires under me work bus and no money. I'm like, hang on, I just got paid, but no money. It was, yeah, you don't want to know where arguments we've had. But now we're arguing over how to spend it. So it's 180. It's flipped 180. Yeah.
But why?
I think it's just structure of discipline. Like it's just.
We know where it all goes now.
Yeah, we know where it goes. We know it's going into there to pay that off. It's not.
We actually have conversations about it.
Yeah.
I think we never used to. I don't know.
Yeah, you get your emails, your updates. That flex, they're like, they're $4,000. You're like,
accountable.
You're getting close, mate. Slow down. You're like, did you need that from Bunnings? Oh, fuck.
It's just accountability.
Yeah, that's accountability. That's.
Yeah.
It doesn't take the splurge out of it. We still splurge. But
you think about it.
You think you're pre-splurge. You're like, just yesterday when we went to Cafe 63 for breakfast, that cost $100. But we had it. You knew you had it. Yeah, it's just a different world now, isn't it? It's different.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's nice.
I've never heard anyone say being debt-free isn't nice.
Yeah. No, I'd stab them with this pen if they ever did. That's stupid, but
Do you guys have any idea how much you paid off in the last 2 years? It's been 2 years, by the way. That's how fast you've done it.
Is it really? Is that it?
No, I don't have a clue.
We came at him with about 300,000.
We didn't.
Didn't we? The loan structure was 3.
Oh, how much the loan was? No,
334. The loan.
338.
338.
We paid off 338.
No. Yeah, it started at 338. And then we had 177 that we had sort of floating around as a buffer thing. We paid 161,000 off in 2 years.
Oh my gosh.
61K in 2 years.
See, where did that money go before?
Yeah, where the fuck is it? That's my question. Where is my Dodge Ram? Where's my motorbike?
Yeah,
So
where did money go? And we got married and everything in that.
Married.
Yeah, that's with all that shit.
Yeah.
$161,000 off the home loan in 2 years, and now we're debt free. So
Alrighty. Well, I have paid 161,000K off my home loan in 2 years. And now debt free.
bingo. And what would you say to someone who, and I'm sure you guys had this feeling where I'm sitting with them, they're like, sounds a bit too good to be true, mate. They're skeptical. I don't know if it was this easy. Why isn't everyone doing this? How come I never heard of you before? What are you saying to that person who's literally sitting there going, should I do this or not?
Yeah, well, that was us. I remember hanging up the phone on you from when we first spoke and went, I don't know, Laura, this sounds too good to be true. But if we didn't do it, we wouldn't have that 161K off our home loan right now. So it'd be, I don't know where that money would be, but it's now off our home and we're debt free.
And it works.
And it works. It just works. Like, you're stupid if you don't do it, to be honest. Yeah.
You are fucking stupid if you don't do it. And there are some fucking stupid people out there. It frustrates me. It's sad for them, to be honest. Like, I don't care. Like, it doesn't change my life.
Yeah,
like,
I get what you're saying there.
I just sort of feel for them. I'm like, man, like, your life could have gone this way. Now it's gone this way. And I just sort of feel that sort of pain for them. And like, a lot of people ask me, like, why are you still doing this, mate? Like, you've done this for 23 years. You obviously don't need the money, etc., etc. Why are you still doing this? And my answer to that, which is touching on your previous point, which is crazy, you mentioned it. I said, man, if I can just keep one set of kids not growing up in a broken home because of mum and dad argue about money all the time, and 70% of marriages break up because of money. I'm like, if I just put one family together before I die, man, I feel I've done my job. Like, that's a win, you know? And so what you're saying there, like, we always used to argue about money, and now we argue about how we're going to spend it. Like, that for me is like, oh my God, like that. That's exactly why I do this, is to get that, man. Your kids are just going to, like, they're going to be set for life. Like, what you're going to be able to accumulate for them when you pass away, they're going to get the property that was in super. They're going to get the debt-free house, the passive income off forest. Like, all this is going to be theirs one day, but you're going to be able to benefit between now and when you do pass on, which is the best part. So, yeah, I just want to say congratulations. I'm so impressed with and proud of what you guys have done. I could not have expected to be this fast. But we said we're going to buy a bike, so go buy your bike. And permission granted. And then we're going to start to stack super, get everything ready for later next year. Just let's see where things are at. And if the wheels are starting to fall off, we might just sort of just ice things. But said, I think the shares over the next sort of 12 months should go quite well for you. So that super is 70% in shares. So just start putting as much as we can, up to 30,000 per year, into that.
Yeah, well, thank you for your help.
Yeah, 100%.
No, and if you know any other mofos who also want to live a debt-free life, so you guys aren't hanging out by yourself, let me know. I'd love to run their numbers and see if we can help them.
Yeah, will do. Thank you very much.
Absolute legends. It's been a pleasure. We'll keep doing exactly what we've always done. But yeah, any strategy calls, say, Scotty, let's jump on a call anytime. That's what I'm here for. This exactly moment is the favorite part of my day.
I reckon. I've heard you say it on 1,000 different podcasts now. This is your
this is my jam.
This is you.
My jam. Like, it's look at my smile, mate. Just couldn't be happier. I know what this means to you. I know how it changes everything. On a mental level, financial level, subconscious level, like it shifts, like that freedom, that lightness. And just what a great environment to bring up kids in.
That's right. Yeah,
100%. Awesome.
Have a wonderful day. Anything you need, let me know, but we'll continue marching forward.
We'll do. Thanks,
you guys.
You're right. Thank you.